I'm George Joseph. I'm staying in Cochin, Kerala in India. My original name was Shabi Ahmed. Actually, I'm a converted Catholic from a Muslim community. My family consists of my wife and I have 3 kids and a mother and a sister. During my school days, I just walk 8 kilometers to reach the school. Near to the school, there is a Mother Mary's Grotto Chapel was there. So I just attracted with the Grotto Chapel. I just come in front of the Grotto Chapel. While seeing the Mother Mary statues, I heard this voice like this is your mother. At that moment itself, her care, love, guidance and intercession helped me a lot. At my 6th standard, one of my friends come and give me a chain. Actually, it is a rosary. I don't know what is it. So I just taken the rosary and wear it on my neck. So while I am wearing this, some kind of a peace feel that felt in my heart. A couple of days later, my family members got it and they fired me. And they told me, in our tradition, we are not using this kind of things. You should give back to your friend. Otherwise, you just dispose it. So I just give back to my friend and I asked him, what is this? My family members is not allowed to wear this thing. What is this? Then my friend says to me, this is rosary. This is prayer for our Mother Mary. Mother Mary is the mother of our Jesus Christ, our God. So I just thinking about Mother Mary on that moment itself. Is she the mother of God? I want to see her. That moment itself, one thirst on my heart to see such a mother. During my graduation time, actually undergraduation time, I got a chance to attend a retreat in Nellakal. It is our Apostle Thomas Pilgrim Center. So I just attended the retreat. On that retreat, I really know who is Mother Mary, and I just started to pray the Hail Mary, full of grace, that prayer. And after finishing my BTech, one day I just gone to attend an interview in Tirunelveli. I just taken the bus from Punalur. I just sitting in the window side and I put my hand like this. The half portions of hand is outside the bus. So the bus is moving. A little time later, I started to hear a voice like this, you just move away from this seat. So I just get up and move away to the another seat. Couple of minutes later, the bus is faced an accident. Actually, it hit an electric post. The same seat where I was sitting on the bus. So it's completely damaged. From that moment itself, I really realized the protection of Mother Mary in our life. Whoever pray the Hail Mary prayer, he or she will be protected by Mother Mary.
Mary, I entrust myself totally to you. My body, my soul, my goods, and even the value of my good actions. Mary, I give you my heart. Mary, I give you my heart. Set it on fire with love for Jesus, with love for Jesus, with love for Jesus.
In 2007, my father faced a bike accident. During the accident, his backbone, 7th block, is completely damaged. So on that situation, we are in the hospital from 2007 itself with our father. So after the treatment is going and after 1.5 years later, our financial situation is getting a very difficult situation. Finally, I have only 100 rupees with me. On that time, I just wanted to take the help from my relatives and neighbors. I went to my native, but nobody's helped me on that time. One thought come into my mind to commit a suicide. Because for everything we need money. So I just called my father and tell, I'm going to suicide. I'm not coming back to the hospital. So I gone to a poison shop. So on that time in hospital, my mother and father, they're praying the rosary. One person come to visit my parents and he says he's having some money for my papa's treatment. And first my mother ignored to buying that money. And after he says, Jesus said to him, my parents, they don't have any money. So he just keep the money on our desk. And my mother take this and counted, it became 10,000 rupees. She called me and said, don't do anything harmful, we just come back to the hospital. We are having a little amount of money with us. So on that time, I heard a voice. It is from the book of Jeremiah 32 verses 27. I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is anything is impossible for me? I just come back to the room and started to pray with these two words in Philippi 4 verses 19 and also Jeremiah 32 verses 27. I realized on that moment, in our every struggles and needs, the Holy Mary knows it. She always telling to God, this person want to this. So while we are starting the prayer, she's starting the intercession with the God.
Beautiful flower of Carmel, most fruitful vine, splendor of heaven, holy and singular, mother mine, who brought forth the Son of God, remaining a virgin pure, star of the sea, help and protect me, show me you are my mother. Holy Mary, without sin conceived, show me you are my mother.
During the hospital period, I always pray to Mother Mary for my father. So doctors saying he just live for only 1 hour in the initial stage. But with that intercession prayer, he also started to pray to Jesus and Mary. With that prayer, he lives more than 15 years. Later, we pray to Mother Mary for our baptism. So we are all together to make a decision to join in a Catholic church. So on those days, the relatives and the religious peoples have come and they make more struggles for us. So just 2 days before our baptism, few peoples come to visit our room. Actually, it's a Muslim leaders. They're coming in front of the room. One person is trying to come inside. So he couldn't come inside. He just tried to break the firewall. He couldn't. And I shocked, is it possible? If anything is getting from the Bible, then only I believe. I just opened my Bible and I got a word from the book of Zechariah, chapter 2, verses 5. I'm the Lord, make a firewall around them. I will be glorified inside it. So I realized through the intercession of Mother Mary, the Lord, the Father, the God, protect us with a firewall. In 29th of April 2010, we are all baptized and joined to the Catholic Church. After the baptism, my sister, actually she is a nurse, she was working more than 5 years in a hospital. After we are arranging her marriage and all things, he just ignored the marriage and that worldly life. She chose the spiritual way. She just joined a contemplative congregation and she became a nun. It's a call inside a call. So that kind of a help also Mother Mary did.
Remember, oh most gracious Virgin Mary,
In our life, the purity is most important, especially the body purity and also the thought purity. By the grace of God, from the childhood itself, I can keep my purity in my body and in my thought. It's not my strength and ability, but behind this, one most powerful prayer of my wife. Because from her childhood itself, she pray rosary for her future husband. That prayer make me to pure in my body and also in my thought.
Lovely lady dressed in blue, teach me how to pray. God was once your little boy, tell me what to say. Did you lift him up sometimes gently on your knee? Did you sing to him the way that my mother does to me? Did you hold his hand at night? Did you ever try telling stories of the world? Or when did he cry? Do you really think he cares if I tell him things, little things that happen? And do the angels' wings make a noise? Can he hear me if I speak low? Can he understand me now? You know, lovely lady, tell me, for you know.
In 2017, we're all facing a big flood in Kerala. On that time, Mother Mary's protection we are experienced much more. In July 2017, me and my wife and children, we went to see a father. He just gave us a book. Actually, it is a 33 days prayer for Immaculate Heart of Mother Mary. We just taken the book and come to our home. We just started to pray. The last week of July, some thought in my mind, we need to take some solid cash from bank to keep in our home. So I just take around 25,000 rupees and keep in our home. So a few days later, the first week of August, so I just hear a voice in a Sunday within a market. It tells me, you just buy the food material for the coming 2 months. I shocked because I never bought such things before that. I just buy the food material for the 2 months. In second week of August, I just walked through the Broadway market in Kochi. I just saw a lamp. So I just brought this lamp, and the way back to my home, there was a ration shop. I just entered the shop. I just bought 2 liters of kerosene oil. So I just keep in my home. I don't know why I am doing like this. On 16th of August 2017, we are in 32nd day of that prayer. We know that on that day onwards, a big flood coming to Kerala, especially in Kochi. The most of the areas affected with the flood. Just 50 meters away from our home, it's completely flooded in one floor. We cannot move to the camp because my father was bedridden on that time. We cannot shift father to the camp. So we are being in home itself. So that is 33rd day of this prayer. So on that night, I didn't sleep in a single moment because of the fear. Because anytime his flood is coming, more struggle on that time. On the very next day, actually, it is the final day of this prayer. Just we wind up the final day of this prayer, one man comes. Actually, he was a fisherman. He just come into our home and says, don't worry, you just survive this night only. Because the next morning, the low tide is coming, every water is gone to the sea. Don't worry. Actually, the very next early morning, I just come in front of my home. It's completely in dried situation. So, with that prayer, the Mother Mary protect from the natural disasters also. So, the days after the flood, what comes? The every ATM are shut down because no electricity, no money in the bank. But God give me a thought to take the solid money from the bank and keep in our home. So we are having more than 25,000 rupees of solid money in our hand. So what comes later, in professional shops, there is no food there for 2 or 3 weeks. So we are keeping food for the more than 2 months in the home itself. And also in 2 weeks, there is no electricity, no light is there. But God arranging an old lamp and also kerosene oil for lighting the light. So this kind of an arrangements only Mary can do. At Calvary, Jesus gave his mother to John. John accept her to his heart. So mother can understand the ever struggled feelings, the emotions, the loneliness, and all the pain of her children. That's why Jesus gave mother to us. Similarly, for a non-Catholic background, me also accept Mother Mary as my mother. So she can feel the every pains, the every loneliness that I can felt in my life. She gave her care, the love, the protection for us.
My name is Michael O'Neill. I'm the Miracle Hunter. We're talking today about some of the famous Marian icons that are considered miraculous around the world. One of Pope Francis's favorite Marian icons is that of Our Lady of Luján in Argentina. And the story goes like this, that the statue was originally from Brazil, but there was somebody from Argentina who wanted to build a chapel or a settlement dedicated to the Virgin Mary and needed a chapel there. So the statue was brought into port and animals carried the statue further to arrive at that town. Eventually, they needed to take a break along the way, and then when they arose in the morning and decided to continue on, the animals refused to move that statue. Now, as a test, the statue was removed from their carts, and then the animals freely went forward. So they took this as a sign of Our Lady, that she wanted that exact spot to be the chapel there. Later, a great basilica was built, and she became the patroness of Argentina. And this became one of the great Marian devotions from all of South America. And that's Our Lady of Luján from Argentina.